Hi everyone, my name is Luke Palmer. I'm your race director for this year's IRONMAN 70.3 Sunshine Coast. Today we're just going to go through a few key bits of information that you need to know in the lead up to race day. So here we've got our key race updates, our COVID safe planning, our venue, transition, gear bags and some shout outs, and then we'll summarise all of that very quickly towards the end. If you do have any questions, please go back to the Athlete Information Guide. That is your Bible, and you'll find that located on the IRONMAN 70.3 Sunshine Coast website. If you do have any further questions that can't solve, please shoot through a message to our Facebook site. So, touching on some key race updates, the swim course this year is going in a clockwise direction, starting in front of the iconic Lure of the View on Mooloolaba Main Beach. Transition is in the Wharf Car Park. Wharf Car Park is surrounded by some beautiful cafes, restaurants and activities. More importantly, there's plenty of space to be racking your bikes and socially distancing within that space. The course has less turns for a faster race, and our check-in, finish line and recovery area will be located down on Beach Terrace, just in front of the iconic Mooloolaba Beach. Touching on some COVID safe practices that we're going to be looking out for at this year's event. These are very important and non-negotiable for you while you're down on site. Our COVID screening is going to be present at check-in. So this is an athletes only area. We do ask you that you have your Q code out and ready to be scanned at check-in. There will also be some hand sanitizer and you'll be asked some questions while you enter into that line. Social distancing, we just ask that you remain 1.5 metres spaced throughout your time on our venue. This is a requirement throughout Australia, but please be extra mindful at our event. Hygiene, we will have plenty of hand wash basins around the area. We'll have hand sanitizer gels scattered throughout the venue, as well as if you do choose, you can wear your mask around. It's not mandatory, but it's up to you. We want to keep things flowing, so it's really important that no one is congregating into any groups, especially in transition. So we just ask that you rack your bike. If you need to be in there, please be in there. If you don't, make your way out to the exit and let the next group of people come in. Last one, virtual support group. So we're really conscious of density this year. So if you don't need to be at the event, if your family members don't need to be at the event, I should say, sorry, we ask that they support you via the IRONMAN Live app. We also have an athlete chat tracker that you can download and look at your loved one's timings. Otherwise, there's plenty of restaurants to view the race from while you're down on site. Moving through to our venue. So you'll see here Mooloolaba Main Beach. This year's our new finish line. We have our recovery, our check-in, merchandise, and then also our first aid. And for any information that you may need throughout the week, we also have an information point down here. So if we move on to our course now, our course, as mentioned, is going to be in a clockwise direction, starting in front of the Lure of the View, and then working your way to just south of the Surf Life Saving Tower on your swim exit. Moving on to the bike, as you hit transition, you head out onto the Sunshine Motorway to your turn at Corn. It's a two-lap course. This year, we'll now be turning down for that second lap, right down at Budrum Avenue, just to increase your speed through there. Our run, again, once you exit transition, you'll be heading out to Coventry to make your run turn. It's also a two-lap course. A new extra bit this year is we'll head down to the old caravan park and then make your way either to your second lap or down onto the finish line. Transition's relatively simple. We move from our swim exit, make our way down into transition. You'll see down in your bottom left corner, we have our bike entry and exit point. Our run exit is going to be up the top left of transition. And again, we just ask when you're in that space, you be mindful of people around you and those social distances spacings. Moving on to Gearbeds, it's going to be located between the transition and swim start and park and parade. Just jumping back a slide, if you see through here, you have a gear bag and pump drop zone, so you'll pass that as you actually get to your swim start. Please also drop your bike pumps there as well. There will be no pump drop zone within transition, so that'll be your place. A couple of shout outs before we finish up and summarise what we've just gone through. Have our key event partners and stakeholders have been instrumental in getting this event up and running, just like Tourism and Events Queensland, Sunshine Coast Council, we've got Visit Sunshine Coast, Queensland Health, Queensland Ambulance Service, Queensland Police Service, Department of Transport and Main Roads, and then our core sponsors Hoka, Roka and Ventum, as well as our nutrition sponsors which are Pure, Holston, as well as Winners. So I guess that's a summation of what's going to be happening at our event this year. Really excited to see everyone on the ground. Again, if you have any questions, please refer back to your Bible, which is the Athlete Information Guide. But otherwise, keep training hard, not too far out from the event, and we'll see you guys soon.